My cousin, Kal-El, was sent to a planet called Earth. You may know his story. You don't know mine.
There's a new superhero in town, and frankly, I am very excited that she is here. It's Supergirl, the new show from Greg Berlanti and company, who have been ripping things up with the Arrow and Flash shows, and soon Legends of Tomorrow. What do you think of Supergirl?
I was really scared. I was really scared about this one because it's Supergirl. She's a female superhero.
Yep.
I'm not sure how it's going to play on television. I'm not sure how it's going to play with audiences. And they took this amazing actress. Melissa Benoist is fantastic. She's so great. She's perfectly cast for this role.
Absolutely, yes.
And they put her in this outfit that looks a little silly at times for me. It's a little strange to look at, but for the most part, she completely embodies Supergirl and exactly who I thought Supergirl should be. They made her completely vulnerable. They made her powerful and yet insecure with a lot of things too. They made her a human being, which is why I'm totally in for the ride, and I'm totally holding on to this character.
Oh, sorry. I'm calling about the correspondence dinner. I need to make sure Ms. Grant doesn't end up next to Bill O'Reilly again.
One of the dangers of the show was that they weren't going to reference Clark Kent or Superman at all, but they do almost a little too much, and I think that there's a message about that within the context of the show, which is quite wonderful, and I actually think that the show elevates quite a bit from the fact that there is a little bit of connection to Superman, and she's actually sent to Earth. I thought this was a nice retelling of her mythology and her origin. She's sent to Earth to protect her cousin, Kal-El, but her ship goes off course, and so she ends up arriving on Earth younger than Superman, and I thought that was a pretty interesting thing. But now we start to hear that there's a connection, but then she says, no, I need to fail on my own. I need to try to have my own experiences. And one of the great moments that I had with the show is a little text message that she has with Superman.
Yeah, that happens in the third episode.
Yeah, and he basically says, yeah, you're right. I'll leave you alone. You're on your own. Show us what you can do. And she does some incredible things in the show. The other thing that they did with this show, which I think is pretty remarkable, is they cast Dean Cain as the father in flashback sequences. Of course, he was Superman on Lois and Clark, and Helen Slater was Supergirl in the movies from the 80s, and she's the mom. So it's kind of it's in the family, which I kind of thought was sweet and well handled. And of course, the bigger sister to Kara has all kinds of issues with the fact that she's had to protect her and keep her isolated. And
there's a lot of family drama that kind of brings the audience in, because you know we all have our family drama.
We do, and I think that's the secret to the Berlanti model of these superhero shows, is that he just embraces the soap opera.
I'm not normal. I can lift a bus, stop a bullet. Alex, I can fly.
He understands there's a reason why soap opera has existed in 20th and 21st century culture so long and so well, and he just embraces it, and he figures that superheroes are going to have these moments like this, and certainly comic books sort of delve into that as well. A lot of Marvel stuff actually delves into that a lot. I love Supergirl. It is a great show. I don't think it's as fun as The Flash for me. What are you going to give Supergirl, though?
I really like it, and Melissa Benoist is fantastic.
Here she is.
Gets an 8.5.
It gets an 8 from me.